Hello friends and welcome to my channel Iballdesigningdeveloper. So ever wondered how your smartphone lets you take a photo with just one tap without showing you the complex code behind it? That's exactly what abstraction in Java is all about. Abstraction is one of the key pillars of object-oriented programming. It allows you to hide the messy, complicated details and show only the essential features. Just like using a coffee machine without needing to understand the wiring inside. In Java, we achieve abstraction using abstract classes and interfaces. They let developers build flexible, scalable, and maintainable code, focusing only on what an object does, not how it does it. So if you want to write cleaner, smarter code like a true Java pro, mastering abstraction is your next step. So in this video, I will be telling you that what is abstraction in Java, how we use it, and what's the purpose to use it. So if you understand this video and if you enjoyed this amazing tutorial, so remember to hit a like, and if you're new on this channel, want to see more videos like this, so remember to subscribe, and after subscribing, hit notification bell so you can get the notifications of all my videos which I will be uploading in future. So now what we are waiting for, let's move to computer screen and let's dive into it. Alright, so we are on the computer screen, and like I've told you that in this video I will be telling you that what is abstraction in Java and how we use it. So if we talk about abstraction, so in abstraction we use two things. One is called classes and second is called methods. And if you have check out my previous Java videos which I have uploaded in this tutorial series, so you will already understand that what are classes and methods, because in the previous video I have told you in full detail that what are classes in Java, how you can use it, and I have also told you about methods, like how you can create a method, how you can call your method, how you can use method with parameters. So we have learned all that things. So if we talk about abstraction, in abstraction we need to use classes and methods which we have already understand. So if you haven't checked out my videos of classes and methods which I have uploaded in this tutorial series, so you can check that out, from which you have a good understanding, you will have a good mindset that how can we use classes and methods, and if we are using it with abstraction, so what's the difference between using it separately and with abstraction. So if we talk about abstraction, so there is one data abstraction, and data abstraction is the process of hiding certain details and showing only essential information to the user. Abstraction can be achieved with either abstract classes or interfaces, which you will learn more about in the next chapter. So the abstract keyword is a non-access modifier used for classes and method. What is abstract class? Abstract class is a restricted class that cannot be used to create objects to access it. It must be inherited from another class, which is really simple here. Then if we talk about abstract method, because we use two things in abstraction, one is abstract class and one is abstract method. So we also need to understand that what is this abstract method. So abstract method can only be used in an abstract class, and it does not have a body. The body is provided by the subclass, which is called again an inherited form. So an abstract class can have both abstract and regular methods, and how we can have abstract class, abstract and regular methods. This is the way that how you can use abstract class in a abstract and regular methods here. So just you can say this paragraph is just explaining me that how you can use data abstraction, and data abstraction is the process of hiding certain details. Like if you are adding some certain details in your program or in your website, and you want that detail should be hide from the user who are visiting your site, so for that we use data abstraction there. And how we use it, we need to use abstraction with abstract classes or interfaces. I will not tell you about interfaces in this video. Moving forward in the other videos I will be telling you that what is interfaces in abstraction and how you can use it. But in this video I will be just explaining you that in abstraction how we use abstract classes and abstract method. We have understand that what's the work of abstract class and what's the work of abstract method, and now we need to understand how we can use both of them here in abstract and regular method. So this is the way that how we have created one class of abstract and we are using it here. I have given my class name as animal. So now what I'm going to do is I will be opening my NetBeans IDE here, because you all know that like in the previous video when we were just working with Java, I was just using my NetBeans IDE because I think that this IDE is really helpful for beginners. And if you are starting with Java first time and if you are a beginner, so I will prefer you to use this IDE because it has all the features and all the, you can say, things which a beginner needed in its start when they're starting with language like Java. Or you can use some other IDEs as well, like Eclipse, VS Code, and you can also use like PyCharm, which is not for Java, but you can use Java in that if you want to. So moving on to my main.java file here, which we have already created, I will be again using same file here, because if I create another file, so it will be really confusing for you. That's the reason I will be using same main.java file which I have using in my previous videos as well. So now I will be removing all the things from this main.java file, because as you know that we have understand how we can use classes and methods, but now we need to understand that how we can use classes and method with abstraction, which is really important to understand here. That's the reason I will be just removing all the things here. And now I will be just moving on to my Word document here, and this is the example in which we have created one abstract class. We have also created our abstract class name, which is animal. You can give any name to your abstract class. It's not compulsory to give the name of animal as I am giving here, but I am just showing you for example that how you can create this class and how you can give it a name. So after doing these all things, now we need to run this file to check if we are running these all codes or if we are running this class of abstract, so what output we are getting here. So simply I will be pressing right click and run file. After this it is saying me that class main does not have a main method, which is correct, that we have not defined any main method, or you can say we have not called the method here of this animal. We need to call this method as well so that we can get this thing running which we have written here. So for doing that I will be moving on to my Word document again, and how we are doing it, this is the way that how we are just getting this animal and the object running in that. So from the example above, it is not possible to create an object of the animal class. If you do that, so obviously it will generate an error here as in the written in comment. So to access the abstract class, it must be inherited from another class. Let's convert the animal class we use in the polymorphism chapter to an abstract class. So it is just saying me that if you want to access the abstract class, access means like if you want to run that abstract class which you have generated, so for that it should be inherited from another class. So we will be just using the example that we have used in polymorphism video, and if you haven't checked out my video in which I have told you about polymorphism, so you can check that video out, from which you will understand that what example I am talking about. And that example we will be using with this class here, so that we can convert this abstract class into an inherited from another class. So this is the inheritance example, that how we are converting it to another class. We are creating one abstract class, one abstract method, then we are also creating a regular method here, and then we are using subclass as we were just using in the previous video of sub and super classes, and then I'm just inheriting that class, means I am just changing this class to another class from animal, and our first class name is animal. So now I'm changing to another animal name here which I have generated, but you can give any other animal name as well if you want to. And why and when to use abstract classes and methods: to achieve security, hide certain details, and only show the important details of an object. Then we can just use abstract class and methods. Abstraction can also be achieved with interfaces, which you will learn more about in the next chapter. It is just saying me that abstraction can also be used with interfaces, which I will be not explaining in this video, because if I do that, so this video will be really big enough, but we don't want that. We should have so much confusion in only one video. That's the reason I'm just explaining you that how you can use abstract classes and how you can use abstract methods. And one other thing we use with abstraction, which is called regular methods, but it is not too much commonly used here. That's the reason I'm just not explaining you that thing so much, like you can say deeply. So moving on to my NetBeans ID, I will be removing these all things, replacing here, and now I'm changing this class to another class here, means I'm inheriting this class to another class. Moving on to my main.java file, I will be running this file to check what output I'm getting here. After running this file, now if I just show you, you can just see we are just getting the noise of the animal which we have created here, but you can give any other animal voice as well if you want to. Like if I just write here the cat animal noise like this, and here as well I write like the cat says like this, and I will be pressing insert. I think by mistake my cursor is changed. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I will be just moving forward, and I will be writing the cat says, and then I will be just writing again same noise as I'm writing at the top. Now here you can just create your animal name again. So what I'm going to do is I will be changing the animal name here, because now I have changed the sound and animal name at the top as well. So you can give any name you want to give to your animal, but remember the name should be same as you are creating the class of at the top. Like here we are creating the class, that's the reason I'm writing it here, and same as here I will be doing the things. After doing that, moving at the top here as well, I think we have written some other animal name. No, I don't think. Yeah, it is perfect. Now I will be just writing here again cat, then I will be running it, and after running this file, if I show you, you can just see again we are getting that, but now this time the animal name is being changed and animal voice has been also changed, because obviously if you are changing the animal, so the sound of animal will also be changed. So here now I have written the cat says meow like this. So this is the way that how you can just use abstraction here and how you can just create things from abstraction classes and abstraction method like we were doing in inheritance here. So in the coming up videos, I will be telling you that how you can just use inheritance here and how you can just use interfaces in Java, because we have already understand about inheritance, but moving forward I will be also explaining you that if you are creating some advanced level program using inheritance or interfaces, so how you can do that and how we can use normal interfaces in Java. So I hope you understand this video in which I have told you everything about classes of abstract here in Java, and I hope you understand what is abstraction and how we use it. So if you understand this video, if you enjoyed this amazing tutorial, so remember to hit a like to this video, and if you're new on this channel, want to see more videos like this, so remember to subscribe, and after subscribing, hit notification bell as well, so you can get the notifications of all my coming up videos which I will be uploading in future. So just I will be meeting you next tutorial or in next project using Java. So for today, goodbye.